is my update on all the books I've read recently, most of which have been 5 stars and for Goodreads challenges. Let's dive in. First of all, we have Heart the Lover by Lily King. In my personal opinion, this is a 5 star read and was so much better than Writers and Lovers. I adored this. It will make you cry. I was sent the ARC, so thank you to the team. However, I did read the hardback because I found it in a charity shop. Alas, still, thank you. Secondly, Before I Knew I Loved You. This is another book in the Before the Coffee Gets Cold series, which is one of my favorite series, sent to me by the PanMac team. Thank you to them. I love this. Again, 5 stars. If you enjoyed the first one, you're going to enjoy this one. And the final 5 star, which was a complete and utter shock to me, was The Phoenix Pencil Company by Alison King. Again, this was an e-arc sent to me, and I do believe counts towards a Goodreads challenge now as of May 1st. Anyway, this was the best book so far that I have read of 2026. I don't even know what to explain it as because there are no words and I didn't know what I expected. But I think the best way to read this book is to go in absolutely fucking clueless because you come out of it literally like, what the hell, in the best way possible. I also read Small Moves, Big Life by Andrea Lee Rogers. Unfortunately, this was a 3 star for me, and usually a 3 star means it's okay. This was okay, however, leaning towards the lower side. And the reason is it's a self care book, and I do feel like most books like this just are the absolute same these days. And I feel like it's very hard in her, like, to defend her, it's very hard to write something unique in that field and genre of books. It's just literally copy paste at this point. And what gets sickening for me and tiring is that each time they feel like they're saying something genuinely fucking incredible. And it's like, I literally read this 5 years ago at this point. This is nothing new. It's nothing amazing and insane. We've been here, we've done that. Moving on, I have the Vanishing Cherry Blossom Bookshop paperback arc set given to me by the publishers last year. Finally got this. Again, similar vibes to Before the Coffee Gets Cold. It's a cozy lit, short translated fic. This was really sweet. I gave this 4 stars. I do feel like it's hard for these books to be 5 stars because some of them really teeter on like very simple writing, to the point where it almost reads as if the reader is dumb. However, I feel like this one and obviously the Before the Coffee Gets Cold and others of my favorites, because I have so many in this genre, don't do that. And this is one of them, thankfully. Not my favorite, but still very good page turning. Goodreads also just announced a new challenge. They have them all the way throughout the second quarter of this year. So you can do all of these before June to win the challenges. This is new fiction and non-fiction to read this AAPI Heritage Month, which stands for Asian Pacific American Heritage Month. I had so many books that qualified for this. I believe that the Alison King book does qualify for this. I was given the arc for Sisters in Yellow by miacaven, who is one of my favorites. However, the book is huge and I am on a deadline because I have a kitten who is very needy and work that is also very needy. So I decided to go with the arc that I have of Vanishing World by Sayaka Murata. I feel really 50-50 about this author. I have some books I've read by this author that I really like, some that were a bit meh. But I have heard good things about this, so I'm really looking forward to this. They have some other incredible reads, so like Water Moon, I'm really excited to still read. I've read Break Room, which I loved. Most people actually didn't, but I did love this. Catabasis, which again I haven't read. I do have it, but it's a chunk of a book. Ocean Byung, who in general is a great author, and many, many more. Those are my updates as of the very beginning of May 2026. I am hoping to read more and more and more. I feel like I did a really good month of reading, and then I looked and it was like 5 books, and usually I read like 20. Alas, that's what happened when life changes. But yeah, regardless, I'm reading really good books, so I'm really happy about that. How are you guys doing with your challenge of the year in terms of your ultimate reading number by the end of the year, and also your Goodreads challenges if you are participating? Thank you so much for watching this short video. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, please hit subscribe, like, and I will see you in my next one. Bye.